Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. I'm the mysterious JG. As we close out, for those of you watching these as they go up, we're closing out this week's videos with what will probably be the last video of our current round of conflict with the Oda, because I have decided, at one point I thought I'd push on to Inuyama Castle. I think we've pretty much decided to settle for Nagoya Castle and Suomori Castle. But we also have to pick up Naiki Castle. That'll be happening almost certainly on this turn. Then we'll just have everyone pull back. We'll let the new front lines kind of settle in. Try to get these cities going. We didn't have to wreck their walls, but neither of them had powerful walls. Part of the reason I was able to take them. This next layer of castles are tougher. They are made of firmer stuff. Yeah, I just want to stockpile some food, because basically selling food is the best way we have of making money. The progressive, one of the differences between playing as progressive and playing as conservative in this game is that the progressive clans have tactics that help you with food, or with gold, and the conservatives have some tactics that help with food. Although I think overall the conservatives have progressives have better tactics.
Let us enact a policy.
But we got laws of the Takeda, which slows, it slows craft demerit. So I'm taking something that increases loyalty of officers, because I thought it was worthwhile. Increases cavalry attack power. I thought it was worthwhile. It does slow the development of crafts. If I were to get rid of it, our crafts would be higher. We could do improved labor, but it decreases troops. Post-war system. Crop development speed increases. Oh, decreases. It says here foreign income and diplomacy effects increase. Craft development. Yeah, there's some translation error here because it's telling me these two things that. Oh, it's crafts increase, crops decrease, but we've got other things that help crops, I thought. Canal improvement. Gold income decreases. Harvest increases based on number of months enacted. Crop development speed increases. So this has been active for a long time. And cavalry is a thing. And we can't do these because they are neutral policies. Yeah, canal improvement, harvest. Up here you get like remove barriers, population and merchandise. Oh, it decreases gold, but yeah, I think overall the progressives have better policies, but I'm allowing myself to get distracted. Let's start the turn. We'll have the Yanoku boss, Naminara, Natsuko Sasaki, and of course Lethal Feline, who I believe has Bobo as an adjutant. Yep. They are going to take Naiki Castle. And then we'll move on. Let's decide what to do with the captives. Nobody really famous is willing to join us, but these four are. Please determine who you will execute. Not going to execute anybody. Oh, never mind. That guy is really good. I didn't recognize his name. Yeah, he was the one who gave us so much trouble in a 2-on-1 fight, but we got him to join us. I think he can see the writing on the wall for the Oda.
This is how battle is done.
I, Lethal Feline, have taken this castle. Because I am unstoppable.
Enemy officer captured.
Let's go back to base. Let's go back to base.
Let's go back to base. Now he's got 29 prisoners. So it's a good thing that they're not trying to escape, because they got nowhere else to go. They got nothing. Are you on the attack? Oh, that's Nobunaga. I think I would have gotten a message if he was actually marching on a city when he deployed. But yeah, Nobunaga's kind of... He's having a pretty rotten day. Or a couple of months, I guess. I was really kind of hoping these guys were here to attack, but the Oda or the Buddhists, monk guys, but they are in fact just chillaxing. Alright, well, if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen here, so we'll keep an eye out. Looks like Nobunaga's just chilling. These guys, now that we're gone, I guess they had a specific target they were going to protect and we didn't attack it? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I want to look up that guy who joined us. Nobunaga Yamaguchi? No. Nah. Messed it up. It's going to be a lot of work to find him now. I wanted to read that guy's bio because he's actually interesting. There's shit going down here. It looks like the Hojo are going to make another play for Yuki Castle. I don't know if the... They are allied with the Uesugi, so they are probably here to try to break that up. The Uesugi do not have the troops to stop this on their own. It looks like, yeah, they're finally getting aggressive about taking the Kanto. They're going to let the Uesugi have that castle down there for a while. But we can check in on that later. I mean, no, Nobunaga redeployed, or it just went back into his own city once we marched away. So this is probably the most interesting thing for us to watch while we wait for the turn. Let's decide what to do with the captives. So Matsu won't join us. Yeah, we got officers who are coming over. I am honored that you've spoken to me, but I have no intention of betraying the Oda clan. We select who you wish to execute. Nobody. Very well. I should do all that I can for you, my liege. You'll have mercy on me. Oh, thank you so very much. Now, do you have enough force left to take the castle? Probably not. Well, you got more guys coming. Maybe they'll help. Uesugi don't seem to be marching from the north to defend. I think they've given up. Because at this point, I do have the troops and food. Like, if they started coming down here to try to get there, they'd have to get through 4 Takeda castles, and that ain't happening. It's been a while since anyone's taken one of my castles. I'm that awesome. I mean, I guess we could push with 20,000 food, but I really need to just be patient. Messengers come from the Hojo clan. Will you grant him audience? Yes. Defend Sekiado Castle. I guess I'm going to have to spend a few gold. But it's get our trust up to 99, and which will mean... I mean, we'll spend some food, but I can stop doing diplomacy now a little earlier. So, Sekiwadi Castle? I hope it's one that's close to us. Oh. I don't know why they need the help. I guess they're getting attacked from behind by the, no, what are they? The Satake. Yeah. Lady Sanjo. There's no men in this castle who are willing to fight. Kazuhiro is always willing to fight.
Let's head out.
Let us gracefully descend upon the battlefield.
All we got to do is touch the base, I think, and we've fulfilled our promise and gotten the trust out of it. But that is more food taken. It's June, July. Yeah, we got to get to it. I think August is harvest month. I'm not sure. It's certainly not going to be July, August. No, it's probably September. Either way, yeah, we need to cool it. But they did ask for our help, and they're a permanent ally. We should try to do it.
Follow my lead.
Seems I've picked up the earthwork expert trait. My path is long, but no one Not one, I will stop walking. Okay, that's cool. I have gained the schemer trait.
Your
I also
orders?
almost lost a fight I should have won
Here's
because of
last
JG's
month's
incompetence.
balance.
Total income exceeded total expenses, and we didn't spend money on food stories, food libraries. Couldn't find much in that castle. Found a landmark and other resources in Nagoya Castle. Sometimes I wonder if the quality of the officer you send makes a difference. But I think the resources and stuff are pre-programmed. Certainly the mines are. Gain enough trust from Hojo clan, ending diplomacy. Well, I mean, if we don't actually succeed in this, I guess we will piss them off. But Kawishi Castle can expand. Does that mean we have 2 places that can expand? Or is it just going to keep telling me we can... Yeah, it's just Tawishi. They're going to keep telling me that it can until I do it, because that's normally one you want to get to right away. So this would be a good place here. Well, I was thinking to Cargum in here. Well, in fairness, these 2 Cargumen will help each other. But if I put a Cargum in here, I can do conscripts, 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 and eventually do a Cargum in here. Conscripts, conscripts, and I can just be pumping out troops. So let's go that way. Let's get a Cargum in here first. It might take a while, but the idea is that we'll continually be expanding with more and more. We just have like this layer. I don't think this city will fully develop all of these districts before the game's over, but the plan would be Cargumen, Cargumen, and this is dumping in conscripts everywhere. And this city will just never be a real powerhouse as far as gold goes. And then I can get the message to, yep, to confirm that's all that it was. It's just that city.
This city just showed you that it's willing to believe in good.
Anyway, it's also willing to build another Cargoman. So we should have some fairly disloyal officers now. No, those Oda people who just came over are happy. Oh, but here's the man himself that we were wondering about. Kazumasu Takegawa, who... I'll make him lord of this new castle, and then, because I want to look him up anyway, because I was curious about him, we'll sort by, who are lords. We can do that, can't we? Doesn't one of these things tell you whether they're a lord or just a minion type? I guess not. Return. Expand, entice. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, that is him. He will perform far above abilities. Why is he so loyal? He's lord of a castle. He likes Shingen pretty much. You've got a bunch of things that just give everyone more. No, he doesn't like Shingen. But he's an Oda retainer. After the conquest of Kai, he became vice chancellor of Kanto. After the Hanoji incident, he fought but lost to the Hojo, losing much of his power. Okay. He's not a guy who's come up in the games that often, but the way he statted, he must have been pretty good. Anyways. He's going to end up with some garbage officers for support, unfortunately. But, you know, that guy's kin. He's a Takeda. He needs to get out there and get some real-world experience. And also get away from his dad so that he doesn't end up expelling his dad from the country, as happens to the Takeda family. We'll have Mazuyuki do a little checking on what's up. We'll have Hattori Hanzo check and see what's up. Perhaps you should try another course, my liege. I mean, we have to try, don't we? I think he's telling us there's nothing there, but like it'll continue to pop up as one I'm supposed to check until I do. So I feel like I should probably just take care of it. Now, yeah, we've really been having to like hold off on stuff I would normally want to do quite early, like building these. Oh yeah, we're falling way behind on this stuff. But let's just go ahead and do develop first. And that took all of our labor, so that's fine. We will be a further turn behind with all those things, but once we hit our harvest, I can sell. I don't need every scrap of food to get through another year. I can sell some. We can do some building. Let's keep an eye on these warriors as they attempt to fulfill our promise to our good and eternal friends, the Hojo. Looks like sending 2 units was overkill. Because, no, they're still coming. It's not over yet. Decide what to do with the captives. Here we go. Yoshikatsu Okamoto is not going to join us, but he was the only Oda we captured. The rest of these are former Saito clan members. I'm honored that you spoke to me, but I have no intention of betraying the Oda clan. Well, I should just kill you, but whatever. We selected you wish to execute. Nah. I guess I could have waited before I started transferring officers around, because that's what I'll do with the... No, I couldn't, because this is an active turn. That's why they got returned. I need a little time to sort matters out. You know, I murdered my own father. I'm kind of a confused guy. But when I return, I'll swear loyalty to you, because I've never murdered my sworn lord before. I will gladly serve under you. Let us meet again on the battlefield, and I will also lose that battle. Although I don't think we fought him. He's probably a guy who's hung around in the castle. So what is going on here? Do you guys have an alliance with the Satake? No, they got an permanent alliance with us. So the Satake are there probably to attack them, but it doesn't seem like it's happening. Like they're facing in our direction for some reason. And every time I see that Shimizu guy, I think there's a Shimazu officer working for them, and I get confused. All right, let's help the the Hojo out here, because it's obvious they need tons of help with this fight.
Let's advance.
I don't know that we're even going to get there in time.
Acknowledged.
Let's go.
So you're just going to hang out there and not help your leader, huh? Okay.
Yes.
This will end it.
It'd be sweet if these guys could win the fight on their own and she doesn't have to get involved, but...
Retreat.
Yes.
Sometimes you lose.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. And now these guys to deal with. I mean, I guess we could attack the Uesugi, but I don't particularly want to take over this castle. It'll kind of get in the way of the Hojo's expansion, and now that we have a permanent alliance, I sort of want them to start doing well, you know? Maybe we can get a mass battle going. Nope. Oh, well. Well, this will... Yeah, we've only got one unit here, so sending down... oh, I'm blanking on his name. The created officer with the Yasuke portrait. Apologies for forgetting your name. Sho Hojo. Where's the other unit? Oh. It's a tribal, so I don't really care about it. We need to defeat this unit to win this thing.
Let's go.
Again, they didn't need our help, but we were here.
Yes.
We fulfilled our obligation.
Try to counter this.
These guys are just going to get themselves killed by towers anyway. But yeah, like Shingen sent his wife to help the Hojo, so I think he's back on good terms with them. That or he's really not that happy with his wife.
We withdraw.
It's taking too long. Alright, well they're retreating, so Kazuhiro.
Back to the castle.
Guess you didn't really get a very exciting trip down here, but it got you out of the
Let's go
house.
back to base.
He's better in combat than he is running a city anyway, which is not a knock. It's just that's what that officer's spec'd for. I don't know what the fuck you think you're going, asshole.
Let's go.
I am now of age. Use my life for this clan, however you see fit. Hey, it's Midori Takeda. She invented a delicious melon-based liqueur of Japan. She's a child of Shingen Takeda with good stats. I mean, they throw out these random daughters. Or maybe they know the years different daughters were born and just don't give them bios because, by and large, you know, they don't record a lot of the history of the Japanese female nobility. No, good overall officers. I got to give them credit for that. Picked up the schemer trade.
Orders. Here's last month's balance.
So again, making more than I spent.
Reporting in.
Discovered a fountain at Suomori. Say, couldn't find anything, and they told us as much. Discovered a fountain at Suomori. One of her boys has come of age and become a girl. All the training is paid off. Everything's coming up, Prithia. We'll probably, yeah, we need to put a stop to this nonsense. We can't just have these assholes marching through our territory. We got no horses left. Or at least not enough. Not enough soldiers. Oh, this is what... Aha! This is one of the cities that marched to support. It did seem weird we didn't have enough horses for that one unit. So I'd like to actually get to that military turn if we can, just to deal with that before we call it a session. But I feel like that'll be the thing I kind of, like in 2 weeks or so, the next time I'm playing, I'm like, what the fuck's going on over here? Because I will have stepped away. But we need to spend the rest of this session redistributing officers. So first of all, Rick. Sorry, that's a reference for Bobo. So we have Morinari Ando. Saito Retainer. He's showing blatant hostility. He should probably be lord of some castle that doesn't matter. Once that -3 goes away, he'll be fine, but that'll take a little while. His stats are... yeah, he's pretty middling. He's like an above-average overall officer, but... served Nobunaga Oda, but was eventually exiled during the Noshi incident. He fought Hitetsu Inaba and died. So yeah, we got some pretty unhappy officers here. But we got to see, like, who do we actually care about as far as their stats? Be a good idea to make Geni Maeda happy because he's going to be a good overseer somewhere. He's a decent war officer. Okay, so let's see. What castle have we got where the Lord is already really loyal? He's loyal as fuck. We could put one of them in charge up there. I believe he is, anyway. He's one of the actual historical officers of the Oda, so Takeda, so he should be Yeah, plus 20. He doesn't need the boost from that. So let's go ahead and... let's make really pissy... Oh, maybe not him. He shouldn't be at the front line where the Uesugi can conspire with him. Genji Maeda... Oh, I might rather put him out west somewhere. With these cities that are building up against the Oda. Yeah, these guys were... Well, Hanzo was put in charge just for funsies. These guys were probably put in charge because their loyalty was on the low end. Yeah, I know that guy's always pissed off about something. Elmendretta, I hate to say it, but I find it really unlikely that you need the loyalty boost of being Lord of a Castle. Yeah, plus 20. She doesn't need it. Let's put a really pissy guy in charge of this castle. And my headcanon is that Elmendretta is running this place, but she's smart enough to know that what we're doing here is buttering up a new officer, and she's the one that Shingen's actually depending on. His loyalty's still going to be low, but we just need to outlast the... there'd be nobody close enough to conspire with him, and we need to outlast the initial, like, I don't want to be here, what the fuck is this that's going on. Let's take a look here at our officers. So, we got middling at best pole, like a slightly above average pole officer here. I keep hitting the wrong thing. They're doing better for pole. Let's, Hanzo's got a pretty low loyalty. Well, he's got 10. It's not super low. Oh, no, he's got 1. Never mind, 10 is his base. He's got 1 required loyalty. He will be... Oh, I should check. I might have misunderstood with Elmendretta then. She's probably still fine, but... yeah, 7. She's not going to get anywhere near 7 with all the, like, long-time Takeda boosts that she's got. So we'll go ahead... this city...
Just shoot you.
we'll put Genbu in charge here. Oh, sorry, Geni Maeda. He might be close enough for them to conspire with, but he's a good pole officer. I mean, if we double that up with... and here's the guy who'd be worth getting on our side, too. He's well above average. Oh, he's blue now. It didn't show... Yeah, it didn't show what he was after the transfer. It just showed... It shows who's going to be... Yeah, so we didn't get his bonus. Really? Okay. So I'm going to have a bunch of guys that I'm just going to be like, okay, you don't get to be lords of castles. I just need to make sure you're not any place where anyone can conspire with you. But here... Acquired loyalty 3... If he's not the Lord anymore, he's still going to be okay. So we'll put... See, these guys aren't terrible. Oh, it's not filtering by... It's not filtering by loyalty. Wondering about the sequence of guys here. As you wish. Alright, so we just now look for cities that just don't have enough officers, period. Kakagawa has... Shaman Yamazaki's been kind of quiet in this playthrough, which is ironic because he cosplays as... cosplays as our leader. I did want to get Vulture Bobo out of here because it feels like a waste to have him and Lethal in the same city. But where would we want him to go? We got Vulture Bronco to lead troops here. Colonawari Sonata would lead troops here. Amuko would lead troops from here. Agumon from here. Got the whole Baldo clan here. Who's at Okazaki? Yeah, I think they ended up having a guy that I wouldn't have intended to lead troops. Oh no, Masako Hayami is here. Never mind, she's a fucking beast. I don't want to have her suddenly carved out. Tadatsuka Sakai is actually pretty good. He's pretty good. Mazuyuki is here. He's really, really good. There's no place obvious for Bobo to go hang out. Could have him be the vanguard against those guys. Whatever. Bobo and Lethal in the same city seems like a waste. Sunpu Palace. That's a place where... Yeah, he's not a bad officer at all. But it's like, that's a big army to be led by somebody who's not like a stupid, powerful, created officer. Let's get Bobo down to Sunpu Palace. Because that's one of the cities that I'll spend a lot of food marching a huge army out of there. Vulture Bobo. Alright. Any place with 3 is going to get somebody from this big grab. And I should really try to spread out the officers whose loyalty is already high and let the orange officers sit around in Takato, which is not close enough to anybody to be full of conspirators. Until the "aren't they my sworn enemy" thing is worn off. He's pretty good for military. I might want to keep him over there close to... You're not bad either. We'll keep you here because this is more likely to be a place. Well, any of these places that could be marching against the Uesugi. And of course the Nobunaga Castle. They should probably get a good military officer. Lethal I want to keep out on this end of the world though. So at this point, I know I'm over in this video. So I think I already sent to Naiki and Sakabora, but the accounts didn't update yet. You should not be the overseer, I don't think. Let's get that fixed before I do anything else. This is the last video I'm recording tonight, so I'm letting it go long to at least get this distro done. So I don't forget that I had it to do. We'll end up still having a glut of officers here. I'm not going to like move everyone out. But I mean, I'll know the next time we're short of officers We've got a handful of extras back at Tsujigasaki. Sunpu had been this city for a while, but its Staccato is going to be the new place to pull from if I'm just trying to make sure I got enough officers there to always have an overseer no matter what domestic thing might be going on. Like occasionally I'll just like scramble and be like, okay, I want to build this castle, so I'm going to have 3 facilities building at once, and can I still have an overseer? Which is, maybe it's a little excessive, but I mean, if you've got the officers to do it, do it. And we do. So the real danger is that when we come back next time, I'm going to completely forget about this situation, where I'm hoping what happens is that Shige Shibata ends up getting attacked by... He's coming through. He's going to have to fight somebody to get through here, so he goes up against Kazamatsu Ishikawa and gets attacked from behind by Nobunari Naito. And that'll make the Uesugi hostile with this again, but I think they're already hostile. Like, I think we are already... Yeah. Nope, cautious of a strong influence. They're not actually refused enemies we are at war with. But they don't get to march through our territory to attack our ally. That ain't cool. I don't think that Hojo would be down with that, and I wouldn't blame them. So, calling it a video, calling it a session most likely. When we come back next time, hopefully I don't forget about what's going on over there on our border with the Uesugi and just have them marching around randomly, because I got to do a domestic turn. And by the time I'm done with that, who knows what I will and won't remember. It'll be more likely I'll forget not during the domestic turn, but during the possible week plus before I play this game again. Wish me luck, and see you guys next time.